Unless you've been hiding under a rock the last several days, you're aware of a train derailment recently near East Palestine, Ohio. A Norfolk Southern freight train with 151 cars was traveling from Madison, Illinois, which is near East St. Louis, to Conway, Pennsylvania, which is near Pittsburgh, and 51 cars jumped the track, 11 of which were tank cars carrying hazardous material. One of them was carrying phosgene. That is a material that was used as a poison gas in World War I. It's now banned by the Geneva Convention, but it continues to be used as an industrial chemical used in the making of plastics. And another car was carrying hydrogen chloride, which, when it combines with water vapor, becomes hydrochloric acid, one of the stronger, more nasty acids that's out there. And it's also used in plastics manufacture, the making of pesticides, and the making of insulation. But did you know that of the about 3 billion tons of hazmat transported in the United States every year, about 60% of that is hauled not by pipeline, not by rail, but by truck? Of the 3,391 hazmat incidents in 2017, only 431 of those were rail accidents. And about 11% of all the freight transported by truck is hazmat loads. So out of every 9 trucks you see on the road, one of those is carrying hazardous material. Now, in 2019, there were 5,005 fatal commercial motor vehicle crashes. 120 of those were hazmat, trucks carrying hazardous material. It's low probability, but it's high consequence, because a lot of stuff spills when you have those kind of crashes. Pipelines, because of the massive amount of material that they carry, spill the most. Railroads, because of the capacity and the number of cars being pulled, are next. But trucks, because of the sheer number of trucks out on the road carrying hazardous material, make it far more likely that if there's a hazardous material incident near you, it's going to be a truck accident. Now, railroad cars have up to 5 times the capacity of a truck. The standard for carrying hazardous material as liquid bulk is called the DOT 111 tank car. It's got a capacity of about 34,500 gallons, and the walls of those has to be 7/16 of an inch of material. The comparable truck tanker is a DOT 406, and that's required for gasoline, diesel, and aviation fuel. And the thickness required varies by the material. 0.143 inches of mild steel, that's a little bit more than 1/8 of an inch, or 0.187 of an inch of aluminum, which is a little less than 3/16. And that's a lot less than the required thickness of a railroad tank car. And it's also only required to be single wall, not double wall. The standard truck trailer, the DOT 406, has a maximum capacity of about 13,400 gallons. So it's less capacity than a single railroad tank car, but like I said, there's a lot more of those out on the road than there are of the railroad tank cars. And drivers who carry hazardous material are required to have a hazmat endorsement. You have to have a rigorous background check by the Transportation Security Administration to get one of those, as well as pass a test. But the bottom line here is, while we hear the most about the railroad accidents and the pipeline accidents, you're a lot more likely to be near the site of a hazardous material truck incident than either a pipeline or railroad accident. So it's something to be aware of. Something I just wanted to share with y'all. Hope everybody has a great day and continue to drive safe.